Hello everyone, it's Brian with you once again. 3 months ago I posted a video about CD box sets where I showed I think 4 box sets containing CDs, thinking that I would show subsequent videos on other box sets, but I never got around to it. So 3 months have passed and here I am finally with episode number 2 of CD box sets. So let's get going. Everyone loves classical music, right? We'll find out. This is a 5 CD box set from a pianist called Hélène Grimaud. She's a French pianist. I probably pronounced that incorrectly. Here we have the back. This is a 5 CD box set, which features Rachmaninoff, Ravel, Chopin, Schumann, Liszt, Brahms. So she, as I mentioned, is from France and was something of a child prodigy and had instruction in various prestigious schools in Europe and also in Russia. She currently lives in the United States. She's also noted to be a wildlife conservationist, so it's not an accident that there's a wolf on the cover here, because her and her husband own or founded a conservation center in the United States for wolves. She's also a writer, and she's written 3 pseudo-autobiographical novels. She's also someone who experiences something called synesthesia, where the senses are kind of enhanced, I guess, one adds to the other. So she sees color in music, which apparently helped her memorize and perform. And she does have a bit of an unorthodox interpretation of music. I'm not an expert in classical music, but I have read that. And so there are 5 discs in here on a rather plain CD, but again, a wolf, if you can see it, barely see it. It's hard to see because of the glare. There's a wolf there. So she definitely has a passion for wolves and classical piano music. I just remembered that I haven't really played this in a very long time. I probably should. The book that comes with it just goes over some of the pieces in here and some biographical information about the composers and about her as well. So, yeah. I would say that also that classical music is something that I might prefer on CD over vinyl. I do have some on vinyl, but I find that sometimes surface noise or non-fill, I guess you'd call it, gets in the way and is kind of irritating. So the second one I'm going to show you begs the question of when is a box set, because this one is actually in a slipcase. So a slipcase set. This is original album classics from the Stranglers, Feline, Oral Sculpture, and Dreamtime. It's probably not everyone's favorite Stranglers period, but I happen to really like it. Oops. And there's the track listing. Notice the track listings are very long because each of these CDs contains a number of bonus tracks, at least 6, maybe as many as 8 for each disc, which is very interesting to hear. There was a 5-album version similar to this that didn't have any bonus tracks. On the other hand, there's no liner notes, there's no lyrics in here. It's just, I guess, LP replica sleeves, thin sleeves, and very plain-looking discs. So I actually love Oral Sculpture. I think it's fantastic. It's not the first Stranglers music I heard, but I actually really like it. So that's the Stranglers. This was originally 1990, but this particular version was 2011. So this is, as I say, the pop to new wave sound as opposed to the earlier punky sound. And there's 3.5 hours of music on this collection. Okay, next one is, my only complaint with the next one is I wish I had the vinyl rather than the compact disc. And that's Miles Davis Chronicle, which is the complete Prestige recordings, 1951 to 1956. As I say, there is a LP version I think came out in 1980, and this one came out in 1987. On the back here you can see the long list of musicians who appear in this collection. And yeah, everyone from Charlie Parker to John Coltrane, Charlie Mingus, Sonny Rollins. There are 8 discs in here covering the period 1951 to 1956. And what I didn't really fully understand was that this apparently was Miles Davis's heroin years. I didn't know he had that issue, but apparently he did. So first I'll show you the booklet, and in here there is information about all the tracks that are included here, a lot of credits, title index, and then some rare photographs and biographical information about the sessions. Right, so pretty interesting read, and then it goes through each of the sessions. And discography, which indicates if the track appeared originally on a 78, a 45, a 10-inch, an EP, a 12-inch, or a twofer. That's all very interesting. So a pretty good collection. I am not a Miles Davis expert by any means. So there's 8 discs. They come in these 2-packs. So like this. And all in all, I would say it sounds pretty good. As I say, I wish I had it on LP. So it covers, really early stuff right through to those, steamin', workin', relaxin', cookin' albums that you might have heard about. But all in all, a pretty solid collection of Miles Davis recordings. And some, I think, some of these tracks were better received than others, and as I say, I'm not an expert, so maybe someone else knows more about that than I do, but good to have. I just wish it was on vinyl, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I'll just cover 3 today, and then maybe 3 months from now I'll do another video on some more box sets that I happen to have. Thanks for watching.